So this is a 60-minute, I think, relatively raw video of Hytale. What's crazy is, for those of you who don't know, I'll give the quick TLDR of the Hytale journey. Hytale was announced like something like 7 or 8 years ago. And it was meant to be this sort of Minecraft competitor. Minecraft was in a bit of a weird state. I don't think they were doing much. And the updates that they were rolling out were not fantastic. All of a sudden, Hypixel, which is the most successful Minecraft server of all time, announced Hytale, their own standalone game that kind of looks a bit like Minecraft, and was definitely intended, I think, to be a Minecraft competitor. Project is going well. The project ends up going so well that they sell the Hytale studios over to Riot Games, the creators of League of Legends, Valorant, Legends of Runeterra, and such other games. The game then seemingly goes into limbo for about 5 years. We get minimal updates, except the occasional photo of like, oh look, we're working on it. I don't know the behind the scenes story. I think there are videos out there about that already. I know I've seen about 5 people say they've got an exclusive interview with Simon Hypixel, which I think does take away from the... In fact, there's one right there. And Venom is one of them. Exclusive interview with Hypixel. I think a few people got the exclusive interview, but it is a good title, so we let it slide. And essentially what's happened now is Riot announced that they basically were not going to make the game anymore. 7 years on, all of a sudden we go from, we may never get this, to, oh, we're definitely not getting it. Then a few people, Tubbo included, tweet at Simon Hypixel saying, don't let the game die, we can save it. And that spurs on this mass amount of community support. And in the last few days, Riot Games have sold Hytale back to the original owner, Simon Hypixel. And we are being promised early access very soon. But they did say it's going to be early access for years. They are not rushing to try and get the game out. They are just going to release it as it is. And apparently, from what I've heard, it's pretty bare bones. But we have a 16-minute gameplay video to look at right now. And I guess it'll give us a pretty good vibe of what is going on. So this is an original legacy engine from the 2018 trailer running on a 4-year-old build as we push Hytale forward again. That to me says they probably didn't even work on the game for the last 4 years, which sucks. Early access is coming soon. So big up Simon for getting it back. We are saved. And just very quickly, Circum, you're currently performing surgery. I don't know if you're serious, but if you are, that's amazing. This is definitely what you need in the background while you do it. So all I've seen is this much of the video. Ready? And that's because it played when I clicked on the video link. So let's get in. What are we seeing right away? There's going to be lots of stopping and starting here, so my bad. Okay. First thing, let's take a look. Mobs. Great. Skellies. Not a shock. The hotbar, like the actual hotbar toolbar, 1 seems to have a sword, 2 seems to have dual wield daggers, 3 is an axe with durability, so I'm guessing that's for wood cutting and stuff. 4 appears to be 13 logs. 5 I'm guessing is like leather from an animal or animal skin. 6 food / raw food. 7 crossbow. 8 bow. 9 55 arrows. And overall I think the environment looks nice. They have a little compass up at the top here, so I guess you can see where you can set a waypoint. Maybe that's a previous death. I think that looks like a gravestone to me. And then in the bottom right, we appear to have right click for shield, left click for attack, and Q, which I'm going to guess is some sort of special attack that you build up over time. I saw people saying, oh look, Hytale giving us combat with no cooldowns. If you watch, I mean, there literally is cooldowns. I'm just guessing that the dual daggers have very low cooldown. Like, you can see there, it is actually cooling down. Okay. Oh, and the charge on the Q attack seems pretty fast. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay, definitely. Definitely a special attack. Okay. Pretty cool. It also looks like we have a stamina bar next to the HP. Stamina only seems to go down when running, not in combat. Also, using a special attack on the ground will allow you to destroy plant fiber. Great feature. Overall, I think the game looks nice. Okay, now we get some sword combat. So there's the shielding. Oh, actually swapped to shield in now. Combat definitely seems a lot more, like, difficult than Minecraft combat. Okay, a jump and grab mechanic. What's up, Loki? I mean, overall, you know, this looks nice. It's very open. It's very bright. I don't know what it is. It kind of feels like playing Minecraft, but in like a different POV or like a modded version of Minecraft. Which is just, you know, I guess that was probably the intention at the time, and I guess now that's going to be what they're going with. I think you can see here that it's like, it seems to be less obvious, but maybe like biome shifting. I mean, I'm guessing this is meant to replicate a sort of plains with some flowers in. This looks like a more dense jungle area. Does look like there's a bird in here. Big hype. Game seems a bit laggy. You got to give it some credit here, though. They did announce, Ramses, welcome back. Thank you for the prime, buddy.
Ramsey just resubscribed for 17 months.
Thank you. They did say that it is running on the 2018 engine that they haven't updated for 4 years. So, you know, it probably is running on a bit of an old version of what they have. But, you know, it's... I'll let them off with laggy. It's probably just FPS diff. I mean, the structures look cool as hell. I mean, this looks like a huge structure. This looks like a huge structure. These are like maybe little ruins. I'm guessing you might be able to loot these, have a look around. Like, honestly, I'm getting like Cube World vibes. I don't know if any of you guys ever played Cube World. Oh, okay. So chop a tree and you get all the blocks above it. So we got tree capitator and press F to pick poppy, which means we are going to be able to forage all the things that are around, which is fun to know. And it is actually like a press a button to pick it up, not... Ooh, okay, short bow. All right, oi. Why do you all of a sudden just whack 3 out? Hold on. So he gets out the iron short bow. Fires 1. That one headshot fully charged the special attack. And again. Oh, he just died but didn't fall over. Fine. Okay, so you can pick up sticks. Lots of looting, lots of foraging. Oh, okay, and this is showing that if it has more than one support block at the bottom, you have to destroy them all. Kind of like if you want to destroy the thing that someone has built up on Fortnite, right? Fortnite reference. Like, this won't just fall because you break one, because it has 5 supports. So you have to break all 5 supports before the things above it will fall down. Actually kind of cool. Actually kind of cool. Did leave all the stuff behind, though. Okay, we got various kinds of trees. Ooh, okay. Big switch. Big switch here. We seem to be seeing a bit of a more powerful weapon here, like a sort of 2-handed axe, maybe like a great axe, battle axe. Bro's got 400 arrows. And appears to be going to what looks like an NPC town, where everyone is Aggie. Okay. Yeah. Fair. Oh, the crossbow, you can load multiple arrows into it at once. That's pretty fun. That was 6 arrows that were loaded in all at once. A lot of kiting going on here. I don't really know how to describe it. Like, I don't really know. Honestly, like, in the last few years, I haven't really kept up with Hytale, mostly because nothing's really been happening. It just feels like a Minecraft mod at the moment. But you know, one of those like medieval mod packs. I mean, very, very dark inside. F to sit. Okay. I mean, did those guys just like lose aggro? They're not bothered anymore. It does look nicer. It's aesthetic. Okay, did he lose HP there? Okay, did not lose HP from that drop. Also initiated a roll and slide coming out of it, which is kind of hard, but... Not sure what the fall damage mechanics are like. But there's some things I want to unpack there. Hold on, let me go back. Because... when he first runs into this place... So it seems like these guys get alerted with like an exclamation mark first. Then they think about whether you're a problem. Then they get involved. So I'm guessing, like, that says to me there might be ways to, like, loot this via stealth without alerting everybody. Which would add really cool dynamics. That's one thing that, you know, Minecraft kind of lacks. I think. Is, like, stealthy options for things. I mean, except for, obviously, speedrunning, we've found a bajillion ways to sneak into bastions. But, I mean, outside of that. Okay, well... moving on. This looks to be another one of those ruins. That did a lot of damage. I do kind of like that the enemies can block as well. I think that keeps combat fun. Oh, there's a mage. Watch out for the mage. Oh my god, they do damage. They do big damage. Okay, a quick switch up to dagger with shield instead. I feel... whoa, hey, whoa. Okay. Now we get a look at the inventory. This has a lot of implications, I feel. I feel this has a lot of implications. Okay. We have pocket crafting. I'm guessing that makes sense. It's going to be stuff that you can make without a crafting table. I'm guessing there's a crafting table. Number one thing I'm attracted to here. Big juicy poop. We can pick up poop. I think the only reason you would ever need poop in a game like this, in my head, is to make some sort of fertilizer for crop growth. Don't throw poo at me while I'm talking about this. Because what I think you can see, and again, everything I'm saying is completely speculative. I have no idea. I have no insider info. But I would say that this looks like a seed bag. And I'm guessing maybe you can plant the seeds. This kind of looks like a hoe. Hoe the ground, plant the seeds, use poop to make fertilizer, adding a bit more of like a Stardew Valley-esque farming element to the game instead of just the way that Minecraft farms. You can see all different kinds of trees. We've got at least, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different types of trees. We've got some berries. Looks like some rocks. I think that looks like part of a mushroom. There's a lot of stuff in here. There's a lot of stuff. Also, you've got 250 stacks of planks. The fact that these are 50 tells me that that's probably the maximum stack for some blocks. So maybe some blocks of a certain size, stacks of 50. Smaller blocks, stacks of 250. But one thing I really like here is underneath the health bar and the mana, you can see he's running like a 0 mana build, just all out warrior. First of all, very excited because use of mana implies we can be mages. Big fan of being a mage. But I like this plus 0 health per second and plus 0 mana per second, which means I'm guessing there are gonna be like enchantments for the builds that are gonna allow us to have bonus health per second or bonus mana per second. Meaning you can actually like have a little bit of customization. I think the thing with Minecraft is it's sort of whatever items you have, that is it, you're good. Yes, we have enchantments and you can do, you know, you could add fire aspect, so you could, you know, add certain things. But I think things like adding bonus health back per second and stuff like that is going to be very interesting. It could lead to like fun builds in game. Yeah, I think that's it. Blocks are 50 and consumables could be 250. We've got no confirmation on things like food. I mean, this is 89, so you can assume this goes over 50. But food, the maximum we've seen is 3 on food right now. So, cool stuff, though. Okay, eat the apple. How much does an apple give us back? Wait. Oh, so the apple is adding healing over time. So I wonder if that's all food. Okay, that's a huge attack. Okay, definitely died there and cut it off. Okay, now... Whoa, wait, whoa. Okay, now we're in a cave. Now we're in a big cave. Those things look absolutely hideous. I do not like whatever mob that is. Not a fan of these cave dwellers, dude. Not all. I hope they're called something like cave crabs. Okay, one thing that's kind of cool, but I also don't like, is there's a lot of like natural little light sources, but it does seem overall very dark down here. When I stream games that are dark and I have my studio lights on, the light coming into my eyes makes it so hard to see in dark rooms. So, I hope it's heavily brightable. The interesting thing is, so far, there's mass amounts of like mobs running up to him, but not taking a lot of damage. But all these caves seem very, very cool. It's going to be interesting to know how high we can jump to grab things. Ooh, okay, very moody biome. I'm guessing at night as well. Something about the way the branches and stuff look as well adds like a level of environment that I feel we don't have. Like, it feels like Minecraft locked in on basically everything's a square or a cube, whatever. It seems like these guys have gone down the route of, you know, the basics are squared off, but you still get a lot of depth with the layering of things like branches, which I'm a big fan of. Big fan of. Lots of little ambient lights. Oh, and proof. Okay, so you can jump over. So if you're not going to make a jump, you can jump, and if you hit the top of the block, you pull yourself up. Very interesting, actually. Can't wait for the parkour maps to fire up on Hytale, dude. Oh my god, is that like a horrible jungle mob? And one thing that is really cool is this idea of there being different mobs in the caves than there are to above ground. Oh, hello. Oh, who is that? Oh, that was fun. Wait, was that a use of the... Was that a use of the special attack to disengage? Pretty cool. Oh, okay. Totem items. Wait. What is that? Hold on. Wait, I need to unpack. Wait. Okay, so places down a healing totem. Definitely just to flex the feature because he was already full HP. This is cool. Yeah, I think it was a charge attack. The special attack was not charged. So that has to be like maybe like a hold left click for a special, like a more powerful attack. And again, we do get to see another weapon down here. It appears to be a mace in the 4 slot. So we have a mace there as well. And then now we get to see the fact that there are totems. I'm guessing there's going to be a whole bunch of different totems. But having a healing totem is a very cool idea. Now he appears to be attacking what I can only assume is a Pokemon. Ew! What the hell? Okay, yeah. I mean, the mobs in this seem very cool. Okay, so he was down but not dead. Is he spawning these little guys? Can I bet that dog? I mean, I think it seems to be lending itself to more... I don't feel like Hytale is as geared towards kids as Minecraft is. I think it's fair to say that the Minecraft, like, general advertising and vibe is aimed towards a younger audience. This definitely feels like a more mature rendition of it. Like I said, it feels like it could be a really in-depth Minecraft mod. Minecraft D&D map, but better. Potentially, yeah, very, very similar vibe. Okay, dropping into a cave. Oh, but it did take fall damage that time, yeah. Okay, so you take fall damage unless you roll. Or land in water. Landing in water gets rid of fall damage. But we don't know what the initiation of a roll means or what is required. Okay. That's a little bit of looting. So broke open a chest, got some pop berries and a potion of health that was sitting there. See, this is too dark for me. I can't see anything. It'll probably be brighter on screen, but that is super dark. Got some little glow shrooms. Oh, who are those little guys? The atmosphere is great. I gotta give him credit. Again, this is a new video, but on an old build of the game. So when you consider that this is what we have right now, and it's only going to get better as they're actively now working on the game, I think this could be huge. Absolutely huge.
Booper T Smoop T just resubscribed for 11 months.
It's a mirror.
Hey, see, it's me, Amira Nations. I changed my name to Booper T to match my Minecraft
What's up,
gamer
Booper T
tag.
Smoop T?
Best of luck on the
Thank you so much.
event.
I really appreciate this.
I'm always rooting for you.
I'll try my best. I'll try my best to survive. Oh yeah, wait. I want to analyze what we got. So I'm guessing this, where it says campfire here, I'm guessing it's stick and any rubble makes a campfire. So you have to have little additionals with you at all times. This is probably a big crafting bench to make more advanced items. I'm guessing then campfire is what's going to allow you to cook food. This seems like a wheat seed bag. We got to heal it. Was that? I think it's a healing totem on 7. It's interesting to seeing all the different things that are in here. Character looks like someone. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's Jimmy Solidarity, mate. Wait, was that a little torch? Was that a little torch? Torchcraft. Okay, crafted a torch. Oh, and put the torch in the offhand, and now you can see everything. Okay. But you lose your ability to shield, which is worth noting. The pickup sound is nice. Are you guys hearing that? Are you guys hearing that pickup sound? Mmm. I like that. That's a nice sound. Good sound effects, Simon Hypixel. Oh my god! That's such a cute sound. Blip, 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 blip. Turn the corner. Actual demon. Valid. Bro, Hytale's gonna be lit. I wanted the torch will eventually burn out. I mean, did he swap it out there, or... He did. He went to no item for some reason. So I'm not sure if there's like a benefit to going no item. Are mobs more likely to see you if you have lit items? Lots of questions that we won't find out until we get early access. Some of us might need 2 hands. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought that sword needed 2 hands, though. No, in fact, he's using it in 1 hand. Okay, some more little demon-sounding things. Swap to the bow first. Yeah, but he specifically swapped to no item. Yeah, look. Like he's switching to no item in his offhand. I want to know more about what those giant bones are, dude. What the hell are they? What is this? The bones of what? We do not have any knowledge on early access yet, but they did say early access is coming soon. Have we seen everything that's on that menu? Sorry, I keep pausing to see menus, but there's a lot of information hidden within the menus, dude. Nothing really new in there. Also, it appears it's Z to use your offhand. Interesting. What bones are they? See, look. Activated a roll that time. It took a bunch of the stamina, but it took no fall damage. What is the height limit on that? Oh, so this is like a sort of desert biome, area. What is the word I'm thinking of? Structure. There you go. I got there in the end. Okay, so bro's being run at with a spear. Okay, so very dodgeable with the magic attack stuff. Oh, but that one didn't seem to cost any. Ooh. Okay, to be fair, the map deadass just looks like a Minecraft map. But yeah, look, I mean, we get some good info here. I mean, there's massive bones here on this section over here. Up to the left, it looks to be a giant sort of castle. It does seem like there's another big castle here as well. There's a lot of structures, actually. But I'm guessing in these little areas, there's going to be certain items that you can only get from going to these areas. Also, not sure if this is like a private server they're running on, but I mean, 1 out of 100 players. I don't know how much access we're going to have to servers like that, or if it's going to be all Hytale hosted. More 3D encode around the Minecraft. Yeah, this looks like the Minecraft map if it had the layers function from like Google Maps. You know, you can like see inside caves and stuff. Okay, so he wants to go to the big pyramid thing. Oh. I can't see. I really wanted to know what that mob was behind him because it looked terrifying. I saw a giant tail. A high tail. Sorry. Sorry. Chat, what's funny about this this hypixel shirt is that actually, I'm not sure how many people got them. Back in the day, it was if like you played a bunch of hypixel, I got the creator rank, and then later on they were like, we're going to give out some shirts to some people. I'm actually fairly certain the person who gave me this shirt was Noxy Woxy, who went on to run Hytale Studios for Riot. So just a fun little attachment to this shirt and this game. Small world. Okay. Right-click, select location to add the marker to your map, and then it appears on your compass up at the top. Was that a little shield bash that I saw there? Oh, it is a little shield bash. Okay. Fun. I think the terrain looks much more cluttered than I'm going to be used to, for sure. I know it's hard not to compare it to Minecraft over and over again. I'm really trying not to, but there are just so many similarities. I am really hyped for the game. I just feel like in the amount of time that has passed since this game came out. There you go. We got a little time change. I mean, the day and night is wild how different this area looks. Holy moly. The problem is, I think there's a lot of games that have now done this stuff. I think at the time, this would have been like one of the earlier games to sort of do this open world sandboxy type thing. Whereas obviously now, there's been so many like iterations of games that have taken this genre and like ran with it, that I feel like it's just going to be harder to impress the general audience. This looks sick. Whatever this is, sick. Yeah, I gotta give him credit for this part. Whatever's going on here. Yeah, I keep saying that, Ramses. It does feel like a Minecraft mod pack at the minute. Okay, so huge. Is this in a cave? Or is this just like in a forest that's so huge and dense that No, it isn't a cave, I'm pretty sure. This is sick. I think the problem is no matter what comes out, people are going to have a mix of disappointment and excitement. If this is the official soundtrack, the OST sounds sick. But again, we've left the realms of like Minecraft sounding OST and moved more into like Skyrim, A Plague Tale. Like we saw, got the like harmonic choir voices going. Definitely adds a layer of like emotion to the game. Okay, so this guy's mad at something. And then saw him, so got mad. Whoa, what the... They got demi-dogs here? The variety of mobs is going to be very interesting. Yo! Simon Hypixel, if you see this, make them tameable, please. Please make them tameable. Make them rideable. Lots of scavengeable things on the ground. One thing I really like is when I've been keeping an eye on what's been going on the Twitter and things like that. They've announced that this is going to be absolutely massively like mod friendly. And they believe that modding is going to keep this game like super fresh, which is very, very true. So the fact that they are giving... I think I saw something the other day. They've got like this whole menu where you can basically learn how to do things in game. Like sort of mod / editing wise. And that's kind of sick. They're very, very for it, which Minecraft is more for modded stuff now. But back in the day, Minecraft like did not like the modded stuff at all. I mean, the sound design is great as well. I really like the sounds. Obviously, right now, I think we've only seen, like, what I would say is the representation of iron tools. All right. If the enemy can have a gun, surely that means we can have a gun. Wait. Bro pulled up with the blunderbuss. Tell me... Whoa. Inventory overload. Tell me we can pull up with a Glock to the ruins, dude. Tell me. I don't know what he was shooting at, though. Yeah, you see, like, combo with left-clicking, and then you get your Q ability, which seems to be like an ult. That feels like a Riot edition. They're like, yeah, what if you attack for a little bit, then you get an ult? Like, like all the Riot games before it. Okay. So, I guess right now we can see what looks to be... So this is what I was talking about. So look, creation tools. So creation tools is like a thing to help you learn a lot about like what you can make in the game. We got an inventory, we got a map. It looks like the inventory is split into 4 tabs, like furniture, blocks, like items and consumables, and then maybe, I don't know, something like admin tools. Oh, there you go. Yeah, content creation tools. This is the hub from which you can access various tools and editors that can aid in the creation of content in Hytale. So we got an asset editor, a model editor, a world gen editor, world tools, builder tools, machinima, and help. Like, you can literally learn to do everything from in the game. You can learn to edit the models. You can learn to edit the assets. And that just feels like the most extreme version of like a creative mode that you could ever have here. Like, you need a certain thing to look a certain way for a thumbnail. Make it. Change the world. Change the world gen. They're very clever. Yeah, oh yeah. And launch Blockbench. Just launch Blockbench from in the game, bruv. Spawn NPCs in. There's so much stuff. And yeah, let's spawn NPC. And it just spawns, I mean, it spawns, I guess this gives you an idea of some of the things that we're going to have in here. So we got antelope, archaeopteryx, armadillo, bat, ice bat, grizzly bear, polar bear, bison, calf bison, bluebird, bluegill, boar, piglet boar, bunny. We can rotate it, change the count. It's nuts. And yeah, look how small that is. And we got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 on this. And that tiny little scroll wheel. I think there's got to be over 100 NPC mobs in here right now. Oh my god. Oh yeah, look at that. What the hell? Bro, look at all that. And yeah, look, straight away flying around. The use of this stuff for just being able to make content, like thumbnails and stuff like that, is so sick. Also, TK, thank you for the watch stream, buddy. And you can see he's upping speed multiplier there to make sure that you can fly around much faster. There is no way bro just equipped the AK-47. Game of the year. Game of the year. Bro made Minecraft with guns. Lock in. He just equipped the AK. Bro just equipped the rifle. This is a meme, isn't it? There's no way. I think the red aura around the item meant that they've put that in for a bit of a funny. We're not getting rifles. But they're showing, look, in theory, we've coded rifles in. There was like a red square around it, which makes me think we're not going to get it. But Simon Hypixel, if you're watching. Oh, you're getting... Whoa! Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Bruv, did we just get a teleport, like a home port? Actually mad. Actually mad. And what did I say it was? Code in your own rifle. So true. I definitely have the ability to do that. What is this was called? An ancient gateway. You place it down. Oh, can you get fragments of places that you've been? So this is a fragment for Bleakroot Bog in Orbis. Orbis is the main... That is the world that we're in, I believe. I think Minecraft is just in Minecraft, right? But Orbis is the name of the world, I think. And then that's going to take you to Bleakroot Bog. Oh, and it stays up for 10 minutes. That's so fun, bruv. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, overall, it looks great. Obviously, they're going to be working really hard on it right now. I know they've guaranteed that they're going to work self-funded for like the next 10 years. I think they announced yesterday that they're going to take nothing from modders or server makers for the first 2 years of the game coming out, which means if you're... Bro, anyone who has a Minecraft server, like, they might as well just make a Hytale server and get it ready. Because that's nuts. But overall, it seems hype. I do want to get hands-on with it ASAP so I can actually have my own feelings about the game. But for now, all we can do is hype and wait and see what